Hi, what's up? How we doing? How we doing? It's been a good college football Saturday, hasn't it? Um, this reaction is going to be a little bit shorter for a number of reasons, which I will list off now. There's a football game for my college going on right outside my dorm, and you might hear some background noise like fireworks, band, things like that. And if you hear that and it bothers you, I apologize. There's nothing I can do to prevent it. They're having fun out there. I might be going down there later today. Depends on how games are tonight. And how that game is over there. Because I think right now we're up 17-0. It's Wayne State College if you want to know or if you care. But yeah, might go to that game, might not. We will see. Second reason this is going to be a shorter reaction is I don't really have anything new to say because all the problems I've talked about previously were still prevalent in this game. Nothing seemed to change, right? So Ohio State wins this game today, as you see on screen, 41-20. And you might be asking yourself, or if you're an Ohio State fan like me, you know where this is going. Why aren't you ecstatic? You know, Ohio State won the game. You moved to 2-1. You get past that win against Oregon, and you won by 21 points. This should have been an impressive win. Read the title above me. That's why I'm not over the moon, overjoyed, because that title and I got to figure out my corner. That word in the far corner, which we will talk about soon. But I want to talk about the offense because I know this offense can play better. I know it can, and it has. It's played better in the past, and I think even had a better game against Oregon, right? I think the offense had a better game against Oregon, even though we scored less points, we had fewer yards, and we just didn't look as crisp. Albeit the running game got going. Thank you, TreVeyon Henderson. TreVeyon Henderson, if you're watching this, I know he's not, but go with it. TreVeyon Henderson, if you're watching this video, I love you. You're going to be one of the greatest running backs in Ohio State history, maybe college football history, the way it's looking right now, because 23 carries, 270 yards, and 3 touchdowns breaks the Ohio State freshman record for most rushing yards in a single game. He is an insane athlete. We trusted him a lot in this game, and it showed. Absolutely amazing. I had to give a shout out there because to me, that's the performance of the game. That's potentially a performance of the year moment right there. Like freshman running back coming in and doing that. That is outstanding. With the group of running backs that Ohio State has, we were finally able to get our running game going today. Thank you to TreVeyon Henderson. Master Teague had 62 yards as well. Didn't get into the end zone, but again, TreVeyon Henderson just looking like a 5-star out there doing 5-star things. Chris Olave didn't have a catch in this game, which is the first time in his career. So Tulsa did a nice job of like containing him and not really letting him catch a ball. But there were definitely opportunities where he could have. And there was even a nice deep pass by C.J. Stroud right to him. Wasn't a touchdown or anything, but would have been close. And then a holding penalty brought it back. So interesting fact for you there. Now to talk about C.J. Stroud. Throwing high again. He threw another interception today. So that's an interception in 3 straight games, 1 in each game. And, 2 of them, and then the last 2 games, were because you guessed it, he threw the ball high. He overthrew the ball. I really don't know what else to tell you. CJ Stroud still looked rattled in this game. And I'm going to tell you why, because you might be thinking, well, he was playing at home. Why is it? I'm going to tell you. So, he's rattled in the first game of the season because on the road conference opponent, I totally get it. It's his first career start as well, and he's a young guy. I get it, all right? Second game, it's against Oregon, a really, really good team. So there's that big game pressure. You're getting that pressure, right? You're getting that pressure because it's a big-time opponent. It's a big game, can have playoff implications, and he looked rattled. Again, understandable. This game, you might be thinking, how could he have looked rattled? I think he's feeling internal pressure. The announcer said it during this game as well, where, and I agreed with them in this fact, in that C.J. Stroud is probably feeling internal pressure. When you have to come after a guy like Justin freaking Fields, right? the expectation is going to be high. And Ohio State fans like myself are used to seeing a high level of football played. And I think every Ohio State fan out there knows the level that CJ Stroud can play at. He just hasn't done it yet. He's shown flashes. He has shown flashes of being great. The one thing I also want to see him do, and I mentioned it last video against Oregon, is I want to see him have more of a run presence. But you kind of saw that today, right? When he dropped back in the pocket throughout most of the first half, he didn't feel comfortable. And then Ryan Day got him rolling out of the pocket on like option plays and on slip screens and on like design quarterback scramble. Like once Ryan Day called him to get out of the pocket, he looked a lot better and felt a lot more comfortable. So now he's kind of in that like in-between phase where you need to be a good pocket passer and a dual threat rusher. He's kind of in the middle phase where he's doing both at the same time. See, there you go. There's a firework. Enjoy the spirit of my college. If you heard it, I'm sure the mic picked that up. It kind of rocks my dorm building. Anyway, so feeling that internal pressure of CJ Stroud. Akron is up next week, and theoretically, we should be blowing them out, but we'll see how CJ Stroud plays. I've already mentioned TreVeyon Henderson. Talking about the defense now. Again, what else new do you want me to say? Granted, our secondary did have 2 picks today. Should have had 3, but one got okay, so talking about that pick really quick. I don't know how you can call that a catch. I forget who caught the ball for Tulsa, but the receiver for Tulsa like had it and then went to the ground, but never really had possession of it. And then the guy wearing this number right here, Burke. Now it's my own jersey, has my name on the back, doesn't have his. But no, the guy wearing this number jersey, I believe name is Burke. He went down to the ground, kind of wrestled it away from him. But the argument was that the receiver had possession and then was down, but he never really had full possession of the ball. It's just one of those calls that like really boggled my mind. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, okay, that's a horrible call. Like I can see it now, but even then I'm like, no, that call was wrong. So let me know your opinion of that in the comment section below. I think it should have been a pick. Again, I'm a little bit biased in this in this regards as well, but yeah. All right. So our secondary had 2 picks today. And we were getting pressure on the quarterback. The problem is the quarterback for Tulsa, Bryn, was just able to evade it. I thought we got some solid pressure. We got to a couple times, and we forced him to make some bad throws. But for the most part, our defense was playing so conservative. Like we were playing a very conservative zone. And we were just like allowing these shallow routes and allowing the first downs, and it allowed Tulsa to get these like methodical drives going. Hey, there you go. More fireworks. Yay. Something good happened, I guess. I don't know. I'm not out there watching. But yeah, so the defense was getting good pressure. I thought played a little bit of a better game in parts, right? They played a little bit of a better game in parts, but overall, again, there's still so much work that needs to be done with this defense. It's insane. They had a new play caller calling. I don't know if I've mentioned this in this video. If not, if I did, well, you're going to hear it again. Kerry Coombs was up in the booth today while the secondary coach, name is escaping me right now, but the secondary coach, the coach that coaches the defensive back 7, or I guess the defensive back 4, was the one calling plays today. Didn't really make much of a difference because even the fans in the horseshoe were booing their own team. Everyone's in agreement with me in Columbus right now. And that's because our defense needs work. And our defense, yeah, it's got some work to do, definitely. Again, Akron is up next week. We'll see what adjustments get made, but I really don't know what else new you want me to say. The defense is still bad, frankly. I know you want your team to make the college football playoff, and I don't know if I said this during the Oregon video last week, but I think I'm kind of glad I didn't say it last week because it rings especially true right now. I kind of don't want this team to make the playoff because we're going to get exposed, especially defensively. And if we get to go up against a good defense like a Clemson or a Georgia, maybe even an Oklahoma, if they can kind of get a little bit better on defense as well, we're going to get exposed. That's it, plain and simple, if something doesn't change. I know it's still early in the season, but we're already a fourth of the way through, guys. We're already 3 games in, and it's just seeming like a pattern now, right? Ohio State's has relied on their offense for so many years. This could not be a year where we rely on our offense again with a young quarterback and a defense that is just not great. Our defense is getting exposed this year. Again, in the past, we've had some lackluster defenses as well. Last year, our defense wasn't great either. The year before, our defense was actually really good. But over the past couple of years, it's just getting exposed. So now, over the past 4 games, going back to the national championship game, our defense is getting outplayed and exposed by opposing offenses. So something has got to change. They tried changing the play caller. It didn't work. Maybe try new schemes or something like. Just try something new. Granted, Zach Harrison was out in this game. It also seemed like Tulsa got the injury bug every other play. I saw at least 5 Tulsa players go down with an injury in this game. But yeah, so Zach Harrison didn't play, but the defense has got to get better, right? So we win the game by 21. Granted, actually, there was a pick 6 that brought the score up to 41. So some improvement, and hopefully that is momentum that this defense can carry. We should beat Akron next week. It's Akron. I believe they're now 1-2. They might have gotten a win today. I'm not positive. I haven't really checked scores other than the games I've been watching. But yeah, so Buckeyes win. Same old, same old. Stroud throws high. Defense is bad. Things need worked on. Let's see what changes from this week to next. So if you guys enjoyed, thank you so much for watching. Sorry if this one was a little bit more sporadic as well. There's stuff going on outside. And I just wanted to quickly get my thoughts out there. Probably isn't my cleanest video, but hey, it's my reaction nonetheless. So yeah, I would like to see things improve. This was not Ohio State's best game today. And I still feel like this team has a long way to go. It's got a long way to go, but the potential is definitely there because it's been shown. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, whether you are an Ohio State fan or not, and whether you're an Ohio State fan or not. If you haven't done so yet, hit the subscribe button. Would help me out a lot. We're on our road to 500 subscribers. Like, ring the bell, share, comment, do all that stuff if you would like. I will see all of you guys next week when I react to the Akron game. But other than that, if you just come for the Ohio State fan reactions, hey, see you in a week. But if you're here on my channel for other content, I will be posting my review of the games tomorrow. So tomorrow, again, you're going to see my review of all the games, and we'll go from there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to play hard, to tailgate harder. See all you guys in the next one. Goodbye.